to Francisco tonight?
Poor Francisco.
Poor Francisco. You guys look over and you see Krog. You see he goes for his tummy, and you know he starts to slowly walking back to the inn.
Yeah,
Like,
that started when he saw Zarik's compound fracture. Oh man.
Yeah. Started turning. All right.
Oh, it was awesome.
Last time, Eric was gone, so I will sum up. Even though he obviously watched the video and he knows what happened.
I was just talking about things that happened. God dang, give me some credit.
You guys were at the Mana Spring with Kale, and having a good magic time, casting spells all over and using messages many times as you could. You messaged El Radar, asking about. Why did you message him originally?
About the Spiritfarer.
Yeah,
Right.
The ghost ship.
I'm trying to remember why his name came up. And why his name originally came up. And you wanted to meet with him, or he wanted to meet with you, and so you agreed to meet in Port Illidan. So you teleported over there. However, failed teleport roll. Way to go, Eric. And you ended up in Port Leylon, where the campaign began. As you were there, you remember everything's dark, all darkness except for the moon up above. The town is quiet, but you did see some ruckus, or not ruckus, but you saw Varney, Gnome, and Varney and company across the way, and he invited you in. You tried to steal some things from him, sneak around. You tried to sneak around a little bit, and rolled some ones. But you had a chat with Varney about... Varney's kind of grumpy about the Maru, kicking him out. He said something about the Maru dug something out of Steam Cliff, which you guys saw a little bit of something coming out whenever you were there last time. He has a trinket shop now, makes little trinkets. And then Krog and Zarik ran off to go have an arm wrestling match in the tavern. Zarik broke it. Krog smashed Zarik's hand. Zarik still won. We reminisced about the tapestry behind the bar counter that I mentioned on session 1. Some more things came apparent to you that you have... people that you have visited in this campaign. And there was a homeless dude hanging out outside the tavern, which Eru had a chat with, because he makes friends with all the homeless folks hanging around town. And
Accurate.
He seemed sketchy, perfect for Eru, but not the right kind of sketchy, as Eru kind of figured out later on. And then he disappeared. You guys walked out of the tavern. You tried to follow his tracks, which were easy to follow. A well-done rogue follow tracks without actually knowing you're following tracks into a trap. Follow the trap. Rogues attack. You murder them all. Homeless dude is hanging out there watching, and Eru sticks a dagger in the side next to his head and says, "What did you tell them?" I wrote it down.
Nice.
That's where we begin.
It was like a word salad there in the middle a little bit. That was great. You said rogue like 4 times, and I was losing it. A good rogues down the rogue and the rogue, and I was like, wow, that was a lot of roguing going on.
Zarik's hand is fixed. He got healed, so I know that was a concern. So knife jammed into the wall. Homeless dude sitting there. He he jumps when the dagger goes into the wall, but he's frightened. You can get your insight tells you that, but he is steady. And he says, "Look, man, it's just the business. Just the business. Can I go?" He's kind of nervously looking around. You know that because you're not in the middle of town. You are kind of a side little residential area, but you know you've caused some noise. You probably got like a couple of rounds before guards are going to show up. You know that. So whatever you need to do, you probably need to wrap it up quick.
I'll just say, so just business, huh? How much to make sure you don't say anything else?
He says, "How much?"
Slowly turn the blade.
says, "This one's on the house."
I
he
want
smirks.
to insight check and make sure he's not going to go tell everybody.
Only one way to guarantee, brother.
Oh, let me summon you over here.
15.
15. Okay, if you can make an expression of I'm pretending like I'm not saying anything, but I'm actually gonna go tell people. I'm gonna see it. So your insight check won't tell you that, but your insight check will tell you.
Show me that face.
This guy is. So I'll run down what your insight will give you. This guy, thinking back to it, he knowingly left a trail for you to follow. Set you into a trap. These guys that attacked you were much more than just common thugs. He is more than just a homeless dude. However, yeah, you don't know if he is... I'm not sure how to answer that question.
Well, does my insight... Okay, so I'm like staring him down, trying to see if he is... Trying to test if he's lying to me about this. And if I have... I don't know if I have even a shadow of a doubt with a 15.
He seems like... I mean, there is no thieves code. So, yeah, he'll probably tell us.
Honor among thieves?
That's just for fairy tales.
I mean, you guys are walking around. You look rich in a town like this. You got stuff. He's a thief. He's got powerful friends.
Can I recognize
they'll come back.
Anything on those other guys that would
not at first
tell
play.
me like a rival? If they
No.
were a rival, okay.
Nothing that you know. But you do recognize that they are skilled. So they're more than they are some sort of
Thieves Guild.
Yeah.
Local.
There's some sort of structure to them. He starts stepping away slowly.
I will attack him. If there's, yeah, he did not satisfy me to that there's not going to be. So I will. Yeah, I'll use bonus action to steady aim so I can get advantage.
Okay.
And I will stab him.
Roll the attack. It's gonna be easy.
13 plus a bunch.
Yep.
And I will put a level 2 Divine Smite into this as well. So that's going to be D4.
There.
Figure out. Okay, so then
He has been divinely smoked.
is he by chance an undead or fiend?
He is not.
Okay.
That's what he was hinging on. Now he's going to start breaking down. I thought he was going to be undead or fiend.
33 points of damage.
Okay, you take that dagger and you just right into his stomach. And he like, a moment of shock. 'Cause he didn't think that was coming. And he grabs his stomach. And then eyes close and he sags down.
Okay. I'll say, if you want to look them over, do it quickly. The gods will be coming soon. And I want to just quickly look through this guy's stuff and see if he's carrying anything of interest.
He is just the quick look. He has a coin purse on his side. He's got a dagger in his side as well. He's just wearing rags. When you move the rags back, you can see he does have a little bit nicer, like a linen shirt underneath there, which doesn't match what he's wearing. So he's got nicer stuff under his rags. And at first glance, coin purse, dagger.
I'll just grab the coin purse.
Okay, we'll just go down the line.
Want to make it look like this was just a robbery.
Okay. How you gonna do that? Just by taking it.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, what are you gonna do? You figure you've got.
I'm gonna keep a lookout for anybody coming.
Just give me a perception.
You're not the only one there? I thought you were the only one there.
No, they're all there.
No, if I was the only one there, I'd be dead.
You don't see anything. You hear some noise though, like down the street. No whistles or anything. Well, no, whatever. No sound of a group coming in. But as you're kind of scanning, you see someone like peeking through their curtains, looking at you guys. Sunny Cheeks, where do you want to be? Do you want to be here, or do you want to be back in the tavern with Krog? Krog's running away.
Krog killed someone. He's like, I'm out. I'm not gonna make it to the bathroom.
So I will.
I gotta get out of here.
They were at the tavern, and then they follow this trail. If you want to be at the tavern, you can be there, or you can be with them.
I'll just be at the tavern for now.
Okay. Zarik. Krog runs.
I was totally lost there for a minute. I thought that he was just in an alley stabbing a guy. Like
no,
they
all follow these tracks into an alley.
Sorry,
alley.
I thought it was just him.
Kind of it's an alley, but it's off the road among a bunch of little houses.
Okay, I thought he was just murdering someone in an alley for no reason.
Zarik, what you doing?
I'm just gonna stand around and watch what's going on.
Okay.
And maybe keep an eye
That's what I'd be doing too. I'm standing there, just gets him in the stomach.
Okay. You start to hear some noise coming down the road. Boot prints. You're up, Isaac.
I'm gonna take the coin purse and just like as I'm leaving, I'm going to put it on whatever the lead guy over here was. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because he's wearing stuff that's like these other guys, right? Underneath the.
No, they were wearing. He's not wearing any armor. They were wearing armor, and they're wearing good, nice looking leather armor.
Okay, so I am going to do that then. I'm going to take his coin purse and leave it on one of these other dead guys, and then I'm going to leave and try to not leave prints, like use the previous prints to get out. And I'll tell everyone else to do the same.
Your previous prints are going out to the road. And so the way out of here is you've got back to the road, you've got further into these houses, or you've got...
How wet is it? How hard is it going to be to not make tracks going further in?
It'll be pretty difficult because you're on the coast here, and it's a pretty wet, jungly place.
Okay, quickly I'm going to cast Detect Magic. Just to take a quick look at everyone here and see if they're carrying anything magical.
You do not see any magic. Nope.
And then I'm going to go ahead and cast Mage Hand just to have it up. And I will tell everyone to get back to the road using those footprints. And I'm going to try to go back to the road and then just nonchalantly, quickly get as far away from this as possible. There
you go. This is a good representation of what we're looking at here. So you've got a road. You guys came from this road over here. See where my light is?
Mm-hmm.
You came over here. So you've got kind of a main road here, and you got a main road down here, and you're amongst all these little houses here.
Ooh.
So to make your way back to the tavern was back over. Well, I don't know. It's back over this way.
Yep.
This leads further into some more houses. But
it's a town in like really rough shape.
It's a road. No. It's not in rough shape, but it is. Well, you don't know. I'll tell you some more things when it comes up.
Oh, okay. The house's roofs were off. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. I think it's I don't know why you like that. So which way do you want? You want to do which way?
I'm going to try to go back out this way without making new tracks. Because out here at the road, I would imagine there's more than just our tracks, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to get back out to the road and then nonchalantly walk away from it.
Okay. Give me a stealth to try to do that. Joe, Sarah.
I'm gonna guide myself, and then I'm gonna try and
22.
sneak out of there behind him, covering up track.
Okay. Give me a stealth.
Yes.
And then did I happen to notice when I was like looking over them if any of them had anything upon further wow, upon further investigation, if any of them had anything that would identify them as a rival guild.
You really only just got a glance.
Okay.
So not enough look. And they were all wearing like rags over them. So they were well covered. That's that's a 3 stealth. Is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, next. David.
Oh boy. Participated.
So let's see.
Oh no boy.
Are you stealthing away?
4. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try and follow the tracks as well.
Okay. You come around the end and you are met face to face as you guys are making your way. You're kind of making your way around here. Krog's out of here. You can just hear in the distance, "My tummy hurts," and he's running away. Where is Joe? There you are. Where is the old guy? There you are. So, Eru, you're doing a very good job. Very, very sneaky. Carefully walking, but clomping behind you are you two buddies. And as you get about to the end here, you run into... They don't, like, immediately run into... Where's my guys at? So as... Actually, that's wrong. Those are the same guys we just killed. Let's get someone different. And here we go. As you come around this corner, 3 guys come around here, and they stop and they look at you. They don't really make eye contact with Eru immediately, but they look at Saren and Zarik, and then they make you out because your friends have made you out. And first one steps up as he meets you face to face. Stops for a second. He's a little surprised at running into you guys. I'll give you like a bonus or a quick action if you want to try to make some sort of escape. Charisma, whatever you want to do.
Do these look like town guard, or do they look like more?
They look like town. They look like town. Sorry, they look like town guard. They come around. They don't have weapons drawn. They're just sort of coming to check out the place.
They do see me though because of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll step up to the front, and I will say, "There's a scuffle back there. Some homeless man got into a scuffle with them. I think they all ended up killing each other, but you should go check it out."
Okay, deception check.
$23.
Okay. I lost my D20 that I used to keep around here. I need to go find it.
You see those fancy pixels dice finally came out? Like you can actually buy them now.
Which ones?
The Kickstarter, they're called pixel dice. They light up and they connect to your computer via Bluetooth, and when you roll them, they show up. Did you see they actually finally came out?
I didn't see
buy
that.
them. They're outrageously expensive. A full set is like $500. Just a D20.
Okay, Saren and Zarik, you hear Eru putting up a lie. What are you guys going to do? Saren, you saw someone was looking at you.
I'll look at them and go, "Yeah, I was walking by and saw them fighting. I tried to help. They were just attacking that old man."
Do you need a deception? I'll give you advantage since Eru is assisting your deception. Zarik, what you doing?
I'll just sit there.
Natural 20. What's up?
He's deceiving him.
I'll sit there and watch. I'll nod.
Okay.
Do the old man nod.
Okay. So the guard listens to your story and kind of sighs. All right, hang on here a minute. Just wait here. And the 2 in the back stay with you. And the guy in front comes around and investigates. He walks right by you guys. The 2 that stay back there are just looking you guys up and down. And you see they're making some judgments. This guy comes around. He kneels down at the body and he's looking through.
The 2 are looking at us.
Yeah.
I would like to Okay, here's what I want to do. My mage hand is out. I want to pickpocket the guy on our left here. This guy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see like a coin purse or something hanging off his belt? Something that looks important.
He's got a dagger there, and yeah, he'd have a pouch.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to lift that pouch, and then like get it down close to the ground, like just around the corner here, but to where no one could like see it if they weren't directly looking for it.
Okay.
And as I'm doing that, as soon as that thing is like a little bit away from him, I'm going to point to, look out behind you! They took you and they ran.
Okay, give me deception and stuff.
You want sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand stuff. Sleight of hand,
Sleight of hand stuff.
deception.
Okay. 18 sleight of hand.
Okay.
Ugh, 14 deception.
Okay, so you get the bag, and you're gonna do what with it?
I'm just going to put it down like it's muddy here, right?
Mm-hmm. It's
So I just want to put it, and it's dark. It's like
low light.
it's very dark.
Yeah.
So I just want to take it and like put it just around the corner here, but like if there's something like leaning up against the bar, just put it under that, somewhere where he won't see it immediately because it's going to be floating in the air. Just so I want to put it somewhere
He's an elf.
where he thinks it's gone.
Okay. 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 Other guys do anything else while they're watching? This is your round to do what you want to do.
I'm just gonna be like, I don't know what's going on.
I'll just be
Classic.
doing old man stuff.
Okay.
Old man Zurich stuff.
Old man stuff.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
be like,
So as you're shouting that out, all three of them perk up, and this one falls for it. Which way did you point? Left or right? That way. Okay, so he falls for it, and he steps back, and he's looking. This guy is not so sure. He's gonna step back to where he can see and kind of look over there. But he's not sure what his job's supposed to do. He's watching you. A lot's going on. So he looks to the guy over here. We'll call him Lefty and Righty. Lefty looks at Righty and says, "Go check it out." So Righty takes off. Main dude kneels down, and you can see him. Zarit sees this. He's in the back. He lifts up his arm, and he's checking out this guy's arm, and he slides it back down. And he does a look around, and then he comes running back up this way. And as he comes up to you guys, he says to Saren, he says, "Meet us at the guardhouse. We'll ask you a couple questions. You know where it is?"
Yep.
Center of town. And then he takes off. Well, he will on his turn. So it's your turn again if you guys want to do anything. He's in there. He seems to be done with you. And he motions.
Is Lefty?
He motions to Lefty. He starts pointing to Lefty.
Okay. Does Lefty has he looked down to see that his stuff is gone?
Mm.
I was a little bit too good a sleight of hand. He has no idea. Okay.
Okay, you guys just stay in there?
If they're moving, then I'm gonna walk around. I don't want to push past them.
yeah, I'm just gonna
making
let him go.
Okay. So, main guy comes walking through. Righty says something to main guy. We're gonna call him main. Righty says he whispers something to
Hear
main.
it?
You can try to listen. As Lefty takes off.
26.
Do you speak Elven?
I do.
18 for me.
He says in Elven, "I'm not sure about this. We should keep an eye on these three." And Maine nods to him and appears to continue on. They both continue on. they don't move very fast.
Did I hear that, or just Saren?
Would you roll?
18.
No.
Okay.
Your turn. What do you want to do?
Once I feel like they're out of earshot, I'll whisper.
They're not out of earshot.
Oh, okay. Then I don't say it.
Are they around? They're out of line of sight, though, if we're standing here?
Yeah.
I want to quickly bring that bag over to myself and, using Mage Hand only, open it up and look inside.
There is a little scroll in there, and there's some coins.
I'll set the bag gently down on the ground quickly and pull that scroll out with the Mage Hand and see what it says.
It's a very crudely drawn little, maybe a dog, a cat, and there's like a little heart on it. And it's in Elven, it says, "To Daddy."
Great, now I can't kill this guy.
Pull at those heartstrings.
All right, I'll put it all back, pull it tight, and then I'll keep the bag sort of behind me as I slowly walk.
There's just some copper and silver pieces in there.
Yeah, I don't want that.
As you come around that corner, they're right there. Like they have just moved to just out of eyesight with you, and as soon as you turn that corner, they look back at you. Is it what's the hurry?
I'm not running. I'm just walking back. Did you catch the guy that took your coin purse?
Yeah, we're looking for him. Coin purse. He looks down.
I told you he was behind you.
Did you describe him?
All I saw was a shoulder and a hand, and he took off.
He kind of sighs. And he mutters to his to Maine, this town in Elven. And he said, "Oh, don't worry, we'll find it," says Maine back to Lefty. And they start walking away from you. You say, "Remember, guardhouse." And then they hit off.
Okay. Are these roofs like actual like straw like this?
No, they'd be like what's it called? The bark slat kind of building. A lot of it. So this town doesn't have any trees in it, but there's also a lot of trees sort of built into the town, and a lot of these houses are kind of like built into a tree. Like one side is a tree, and the house is kind of built to the rest of it. So it's an elven town. So it's very much built within the woods, and they use the trees as support beams and things.
Okay, how far away are they now?
They're moving at a steady pace down the road. So yeah, they get out of earshot soon enough.
Okay.
And they meet up with Righty. And they stop at around the at the intersection of the road here. And they stop and they talk and they're looking around.
We have to walk past them to get back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, well, once we get to a point where... how do I want to do this? Actually, let's do this. I want to put... because it's still muddy here. I want to take the coins out of the coin purse and just, like, sort of bury them alongside right here a little bit. Okay. And then I want to take the coin purse itself with the little note and then just sort of stow it. And then when we get a little ways away, I'm just going to toss it.
Okay. Okay. What's everyone else want to do? They stop at the intersection and they seem to be just sort of talking and looking. They are looking back your way every once in a while. You feel like you have not completely deceived them. But they're not sure.
As we walk, if we have to pass them again, as we walk by, it's always like this in this town?
What? Like what?
Just, there was people dead over there, and then they stole your coin purse. Is that how this town is?
Just when outsiders come in.
Is he talking about me?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, I will be gone soon enough, I suppose, if you're worried about me. But good luck with finding your coin purse.
Do you need an escort to the guardhouse?
No, we are fine. We'll meet you there.
You know, if you were better at your job, you know, this kind of stuff wouldn't happen.
I'll just put a hand on his shoulder. Yeah, you are absolutely right. I'll take it.
You understand what I saw tonight? It's ridiculous. Be ashamed of yourselves.
He doesn't say anything, he just kind of squints. To the guardhouse. They'll have some questions.
I'm not walking to the guardhouse. I want to look like I'm walking to the guardhouse.
Yeah, the guard. So you get this one, like this town center, kind of a wide spot in the road. You got the inn there, the guardhouse there, or the sheriff house, whatever. The constable house, and some market stuff is all kind of in the center of town. Everything is in the center of town. The big bird roost place, and then there's houses everywhere else scattered about. So you pass by them and you head down that main road.
They're not going to the guardhouse right now?
No, they're still standing on that intersection. But as you look back at them to see if they're going to the guardhouse, they are looking at you. And all three of them, they're not making it hidden at all. They are looking at you.
They're not headed towards the guardhouse right now?
No.
I think we ought to just go to the guardhouse.
I'm going to go to the guardhouse.
Which one of you has a good perception?
Darren. Mine's okay. His is better.
As you're contemplating this, you see a black bird, which is hard to spot, but you catch it pass by, and it's flying out past you. And you see this bird. You guys are stopping? Are you stopping in the road? You're gonna continue walking. It flies from the way you're coming from and heads past you, but it's like above.
If it's something that really catches my eye, I'll stop and take a look up.
Okay. You see this bird and it flies and it seems to be going towards them.
Towards them?
Mm-hmm. And it lands on the signpost next to them. One of the guard reaches up, grabs something on the bird, pulls it down and reads something. Pulls out something out of his pouch. Starts scribbling.
I want to get
Pulls it up.
further down the way.
Sticks it in the bird. Floom. Bird takes off. Floom. Starts heading back your way.
How far away am I now from him?
You're a good couple hundred feet.
Okay, I want to. Am I alone? Can they still see me? Have I been able to get out of?
Do you want to get out of the? You want to go past? Is that what you said? Pass back.
So here's what I want to do, and you tell me how much. If I am told about this bird and I see it land on them, and because I know that this is the town where they use birds for communication, right? Mm-hmm. I want to try to get several hundred feet away. I'm pretty fast, but I want to get several hundred feet away, out of line of sight, like down one of these alleys, but where I can see. I want to slowly walk, turn down a corner where they can't see me, and then sprint.
Okay.
And then I want to get to where I can far away, but I can see where this, because I know the line the bird came from, right?
Yeah.
So I want to intercept this bird.
Okay. Intercept how?
I want to get to where I think that they won't be able to see anymore, which is a few hundred feet away in the dark. And as soon as I see this bird, I want to find a spot where I'm alone, can't see anybody, and I want to shoot this bird down with my hand crossbow.
Okay. Anywhere on the main road is going to be lit up pretty well. Lanterns, everything is lit, and it's also a pretty bright moon, so you're just in low light. You're not in darkness anywhere.
Okay. Does it go over anywhere that where they're not going to be able to see it? Because like there's houses and stuff, right?
Yeah, you could easily step off the road and get outside of them.
Did the bird like fly straight down the road, or was it?
It's
like
up
over
high.
stuff?
It's up high above the town, and flew in and came in and landed on that post, and it took back off and it's going up. So you could find a spot off the main road. You looking down an alleyway, you see, we'll see, you haven't left yet. You can see down the alleyway. You could probably find a spot where you could sit there and take a shot, a long shot. But you are closer to the center of town now, so the chances of you getting this shot off without anyone seeing you is you're gonna be pretty stealthy.
I'll look at Saren.
Go to the constable's room.
Go to the what?
The barracks.
The guardhouse?
The guardhouse. Yeah.
I'll just quickly... Do you want me to intercept the bird?
It's too risky, I think, at this point.
Okay. How high is the bird flying?
By the time it gets to where you guys are, it's up probably 50 feet? 30 feet? 30 feet.
Okay. I want to try to use Mage Hand to grab the paper as it flies by then.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
You would be in sight. Like, you would have to be...
It's
okay.
Mage Hand's invisible.
And you don't do anything to command it?
It's just a bonus action. I know there's no... Like, once you cast it, it's just out, and I control it.
Nothing somatic. Okay, it's gonna be real tough because it's on like those little pigeon, those little pigeon things you have to unscrew.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to like grab the paper out of them. You'd have to like grab the bird, unscrew. I mean, like those little tubes. It's not gonna be just loose on them. It's in a little tube, little glass tube.
Yeah, you roll up.
This is a like nearly impossible disadvantage. You got to get 20.
Disadvantage
On both
Like,
dice.
chances you're gonna get a mage hand up there to finally unscrew. Like, not gonna happen.
This worth a shot.
I just
It
like
just sort of
thinking
flying,
more
like
he's
it's like flying, and all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Goes right.
or more like, I'm gonna do it. The mage hand's invisible. Bird, they're watching the bird. Poosh just stops midair.
And they're like, whoa!
Whoa! Okay, what's going on with that bird over there? You see 3 guys standing in the middle of the road. One of them's missing, and they're going,
Well, it was worth a shot. I gotta try. If I could even just like hit the thing to where the screw thing came off, and maybe the note falls out along the way, that would have been okay. But it didn't work. So
No, I'm not going to give you that.
What, you didn't like my brilliant plan?
you'd be laughing in our face if we pitched something like that in your campaign. You'd be like, "What are you stupid? That's not gonna work."
I would, and then and then you rolled match 20, and I'd been like, fine. You get a boat from a pirate, I guess.
Yeah.
So the 3 guards. One of them does that.
To us,
I'll
As
give
yours
them
points you towards the
thumbs up,
guardhouse.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'll go to the
They just point
guardhouse.
down the road, basically.
Okay, start
And you-
walking that way.
And you guys start walking that way. Are you going just straight? Where are you going? As you get there, you pass by the inn. The inn is right here. Guardhouse is a few more buildings down. You can see the big domed aviary to the left. Big fountain in the middle. I think there's a
That bird, do
statue.
we still see it flying?
By now, it's made it into the roost. Oh no, sorry, it's not going there. It's going to the guardhouse. So you see it fly in and it goes to the guardhouse. Guardhouse has like a little steeple type spot, and the bird goes in there.
Okay.
They're right by. Do I see him walking by?
Yeah, you guys see Sunny Cheek sitting in there. Krog's in there, and Krog's gonna kill. Krog's passed out. He's already out.
I'm patting Krog on the shoulder. You're there
Yeah, you see
again.
You see 2 of them. Zarek's too short. He's below the window, but you see 2 of them go walking by.
Oh.
Heads hung
All right.
heads hung low.
What happened? You guys look like you murdered someone in an alley.
Well,
Are you running from the police?
exactly.
You wouldn't believe.
Oh, man. Listen, I'll just join in on whatever's going on. It's better than sitting in there with that guy that's sick all the time.
Poor Krog.
How do you not remember his name? You've been traveling with him for months.
He doesn't say much, if I'm being honest.
He's brooding.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Continue on to the guardhouse.
Yeah, when we get to the guardhouse...
Where are we going, by the way?
They told us to report to the guardhouse for questioning.
This is like the one stone building in this. It's like a stone halfway up, and then wood the rest of the way, and then grown into this big tree coming to the top. That's what's in Center Town. I knew there's something important. Center Town, big tree. I forgot. Like, not a fountain. Tree in the Center Town. But another tree's kind of curved up tree, and then it's got this guardhouse kind of built around it. The bottom of it is stone, but everything else is wood.
I stand back
Ron.
from the guys like 10 feet, and I go, man, that guardhouse looks pretty nice. I can't wait for you guys to go in there.
Couple guards standing outside. And there's this sort of, it's like on the main road, there's this path that kind of leads up cobblestone. Not cobblestone. Yeah, cobblestone. You know what? It's going to be like a wood. Wood cobblestone. Wood cobblestone.
Roots.
Yeah, that's Elven.
Grown together, yeah.
Lead you into the guardhouse. They don't say anything. The two guards outside, they just kind of, one of them looks at you, gives you a nod, then open the door for you.
In Elvish, I'll go, you gonna get that?
Be my guest.
Show no respect for your elders, boy. And I'll open the door.
Okay. Open the door.
How many people are on the inside?
As you go inside, there is just a small room in here. Small. It's decent size, I suppose. There's 3 altogether. There's one sitting behind a desk, and there's 2 to the left who are sitting around a table working on something. They've got, those 2 working on something. They've got a bunch of little papers. Would you gather? Probably one of those. Oh, what's this? There's a guy behind the table, behind the desk, sees you coming in.
I want to explain sort of loudly to where the people in here can hear me. I want to slowly explain the circumstances that brought us here, but I want to say things in Thieves' Cant, just to ask, is anybody in here party?
Okay. You start talking. Like, you start talking, you get halfway through the first sentence. You're gonna have to speak up. Elvish, common, give me something. What's happening?
I'll
I'll
I'll speak up louder and start to do it. I'm just, because I figure Elredar probably has a guard on the payroll somewhere, so I'm just speaking loudly and sort of putting in little bits and phrases in Thieves' Cant that would alert them to I'm trying to make eye contact with everyone.
You mean idea what you're trying to say?
I mean, I'm trying to say is anyone in here on the payroll? But it's in Thieves' Cant so that no one else that doesn't know Thieves' Cant can understand it.
So you're saying this. The guy behind the desk is kind of leaning there. He looks at Saren. He looks at Zarik. He's like, just someone tell me besides him, someone tell me what this is all about.
All right.
And
I'm getting the point out. It's just very slow.
Eru, you hear.
It's like a coded language, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like you use certain
You
words
fit it
and
into the
stuff
conversation,
normal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume it's more like a slang speak.
It's like a coded language. It's like you're speaking normally, but there's coded words that if you know the thing that he's saying,
Yeah, but he's saying, is anyone here on the payroll? He's not going to say that.
It's just like it's intention in different words. So like you're speaking in a way that the layperson would think is a normal conversation, but you are giving off coded hints to people who would know that.
Yeah,
if they know that.
In the description of Thieves' Cant, it says it takes like double the time and double the words to get any message across.
Okay.
It's political speak.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
yeah. It's legalese kind of stuff.
Okay. You hear so he's like I let's get to the point. It's basically his thing. As he's saying that, one of the guys that's at the table grabs a paper and walks over to his desk and hands it to him, and he's reading this thing. You hear the sound of someone's spit behind a door to your right. A barred door to your right. You hear the sound of he says, he kind of looks this thing over. He says, well, sounds like there was a murder in my town.
That's what they said?
Yep. Care to divulge anything you may have seen?
All right, I'm done playing with these stupid games. All right. So this is what happened.
Oh boy.
We were walking over there, and these guys come to talk to my friend, and then they bring him into the alley and start attacking him. And my buddy over here puts the whoop down on him. All right. Now, I'm sure you've been hearing about this thing called a Tarash that's been released, right? Here in the news?
Yep.
The world today. Right. So, let me tell you something. We're doing something about it. We're important pieces on this, all right? You got to understand what's going on. We're here for a reason. We won't be here long, and we'll be out of here soon.
You're here to stop a Tarask?
That would be the case.
Shake my head.
He looks over at Zarik. All right, third time's a charm. Why don't you tell me what's going on here?
What?
I got 4 dead. It's 4 or 5. 4 dead citizens in my town. Whether I'm okay with them being dead or not is beside the point. I need to know what happened.
Listen. They tried luring us in to try and rob us. We dealt with them. They're dead now.
You killed them.
One could say that.
Well, does one say that?
Yes.
All right. See, that wasn't that hard, was it? That's all you got to do is come in here and tell me what happened. Well, apparently some folks get concerned whenever I let people go, so I'll make you a deal. First off, when I ask you questions, you answer them. And don't give me any stories.
Banish.
Are you going to banish him?
You know what? I am going to banish him. I'm going to banish him right now.
I'm ready to never come back to this town again.
Okay. I rolled save, right?
Yeah.
What's my save?
Charisma 17.
Okay. Boom. He's gone.
All right.
Let's roll
now,
initiative.
let me tell you what's going on.
Look over at Saren like
He'll be back in a minute. Who else? Who's next in charge?
Who else wants some?
how about you? You want a little?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Summon you guys over here. Just in case. I was prepared with a jail cell. Don't ask me why.
One of those things where I'm gonna be sitting outside. I'm gonna see all these guards running inside, and I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, so that guy's gone. We've got. I think I said right, but we'll say on the left, other side. These other 2 guards are hanging out over here, and you got 2 of them outside. Oh. Okay. Give me your initiative.
18.
23.
8 for Zarik.
8 for Zarik. 23 for Saren.
For Eru.
What was yours, Joe?
18.
18.
Oh yeah.
11.
I don't know where I am, but
Yeah,
11.
you're in there. Did you get summoned?
Yeah, I'm over here.
Okay.
Oh, there I am. I'm floating around.
All right, so this is where the dude was sitting in this chair. You get the 2 guards inside here, and you get the 2 guards outside, and you got you 4 inside. So, Eru, you're up first. Saren snaps his fingers. Guy disappears. What do you want to do? You have... I'm going to give you... So I know surprise rounds are funny. I'm going to do this the old school way, because this is the surprise one that I appreciate. You have surprise. All 4 of you have surprise. You get 1 action. You can move. You get a standard, a move, or a bonus. And then we'll go with the round.
Dang.
Tell me about the spit that I heard.
So you heard it behind this door here. This barred door, which is...
Okay.
That looks like you can see through it. It's wood and bars on it.
And what did I interpret that as? Anything
Interpret it as
specific?
whatever you want. It's just
Okay.
you heard a sound of someone else is over there. Somebody's got a spit. You may all 4 of you may take your surprise action, and then we'll go into no action mode.
I'll look at Sarah and I'll say, now we are in trouble. This is why you don't tell the constables anything.
Hey, we're not in trouble, all right?
I will see. Mage Hand it's been over a minute for sure. So I will go ahead and cast Mage Hand as my action.
Okay.
And I'll just say to them, we can leave.
Nope, no moving.
Oh, I can't. I thought you said we could move in an action.
No, you get 1 thing.
Ooh, or
You either
Oh,
move,
okay.
you either move or standard or bonus. One thing.
Okay. So I'll cast Mage Hand and I'll just tell them we can leave. Or we can not leave. It's up to you.
Saren, give me your... I'll just go through all of you guys. We'll just go down the line, and then we'll do that order.
I
Here.
will flick my fingers and pop that guy back. And in Elvish, I'll say, now, have I got your attention?
oh man,
Sonny Cheeks.
I'm appreciating his Southern Elvish.
It's like Southern Spanish.
Yeah. Like, wow.
Yo soy el hombre.
Yeah.
2 areas papas de queso.
Oh man, I kind of want to see where this goes. So I'm not going to do anything. I was
Okay.
going to blast everyone, but I'm not going to do anything.
Zarik.
I'm just watching.
Okay.
Standing by.
Now, Eru, you get a full turn.
What does it look like they're leaning towards?
So they're in shock, and now they are going for weapons.
What about the guy who just came back? Is he
is like
saying,
looking around. Doesn't look happy.
I'll keep my dagger sheathed with my hand near it. I'll say, what's it going to be, fellas? And I'll move my mage hand over. The guy that came back, is he got like... Well, I'll tell you what. They're reaching for weapons. They don't have them yet.
They're reaching.
Okay. This guy here.
Surprised
I'll
they
use
didn't
mage
do
hand
anything.
to-
They just were like around the table and they're like looking up.
Okay.
And
I'll use
now-
mage hand to pull that guy's weapon out and just bring it back to me and put it on and drop it on the ground. And I'll say, what's it going to be?
Give me like a sleight of hand. because if that would have worked well on a surprise round,
15.
but not in.
I was hoping that my initiative was good enough to.
If you've done that in surprise, if you want to do a surprise round, that's okay. But for this round, they're ready now. They're no longer surprised. Surprise is over. So
Okay, then I'll just ask them then.
okay, Saren.
And I'll keep I'll hold an attack for if they get close to me, then aggressive.
Saren.
I'm in Elvish. I'll just keep. I'm gonna try to intimidate.
Okay.
We don't want to hurt anybody, but we're dealing with some heavy things right now. You guys don't seem to understand the situation. Now, we were attacked tonight, and we don't really appreciate it, so we're a little on edge. Now, my turn there.
Okay. Sunny Cheeks. What do you want to do?
So, I don't know what I want to do. This seems so bazonkers. I can move, right?
Yeah, you're regular round now.
I'm going to move. I'm going to turn into a little animal and run over to the stairs.
Okay,
Like that.
this leads up. I don't know actually how it leads up on this. Oh, it goes up the balcony. Yeah, that's close enough. It doesn't go up to. We'll say there's a balcony up there, but it also goes one more level up to like a roost,
Oh, okay.
where the bird
10,
delivers.
15,
Bird delivers the mail.
20, 25, 30. There we go.
What do you want to be?
Like nothing's going to be inconspicuous because they're going to watch me turn into an animal.
Yeah.
So something fast, like a rabbit.
Okay.
Because I can't move very far or very fast. I'm going to get up there. I don't know how far a rabbit actually goes, but I'm assuming it's 30 feet.
Okay, my turn. The guy in the chair gets his composure and shouts, "Guards!" And they all draw their weapons.
35.
The door outside opens. The two guards step in. I just lost him.
The two guards vanish.
There you go. He went up on the roof.
Vanish.
They step in. They have long swords drawn. Oops. I don't know if I can turn this guy around. There he is. They both draw their swords and they put them on Zarik. Both of them put them on Zarik. This guy comes up, sword drawn, up to Saren. This guy comes up. Oh, that bunny.
Yeah. Does he want to go for those guys that are there or the rabbit?
He's going to.
I didn't even do anything.
He's gonna grab a hand crossbow that he's got from his back.
Oh, dang.
He's gonna come over here and he's going to draw it and point it at the bunny.
Poor little bunny.
Dang.
And then this guy is gonna step over the table and jump down and look at you. He doesn't draw a weapon, but he looks at you, Eru. He shakes his head. I wish you hadn't done that.
What? I didn't do anything.
You didn't know he did it. Oh, these guys will. Yeah, they'll just.
He's racially profiling.
make sure
He's
they
like, you're
stay
Elvish. You must have
in
cast.
front of the door. And you hear footprints from down. I guess it can do one turn. The jail cell opens and one guard comes out of here. Like that. And you can kind of see there's some jail cells down there. So they all have weapons drawn. He says, "I wish you hadn't done that." Everyone appears to have weapons or actions readied. And the main guy, Sheriff, says, come on. And he points back to the jail cell area. Zarik, you are up.
Oh boy. Way
Weapons,
to go.
long swords are drawn on you.
I put my hands up. And I go, way to go, Siren. What a smart plan.
Way to go, he said.
Eru?
This is Zurich. He said, what a smart plan. And then
Been on a
he put his
tree
hands
for
up.
weeks. All right, I'm sick of this crap.
Well, he didn't make it any better.
Remember when Siren was the friendly one?
I do remember that.
He goes and gets a crown, and then he's all angry. Eru, you're up.
So everyone's got weapons pulled except for the chief here.
Which he does have he has a dagger on his side. He doesn't have it drawn. He has a dagger and a sword.
I will just say this is your last chance. We can walk out and never bother you again. Or it can get messy.
Okay.
Roll me, is that an intimidate?
Persuasion.
It's just the truth, so I guess it's persuasion.
Yeah, that feels like
I'm
persuasion.
much better at lying. Nice.
Wow. You're like,
Silvery barbs.
I know it looks like we're outnumbered and you could totally kill us, but trust me. And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever, dog.
He says back to you, weapons on the ground now. Saren, you're up.
Hmm. I'm going to. I'm going to cast Banish at 6th level
No.
and take out the main guy and 2 of the strongest looking guys.
Is that a verbal and somatic spell?
Is
You got a sword drawn on you. If you make any sort of action, any hand wave, you're gonna get stabbed. In fact, not only you will get stabbed. There's some very itchy trigger fingers in here right now.
Everything is somatic.
Dang magic. Only you didn't have to wave your hands.
Well, not doing that.
How much more funny would D&D be if every time you did a spell, you had to just like, how many situations look weird because you're standing there, you're like, I'm going to just subtly cast a spell. Like grabbing a bite to eat.
This guy's like holding a weapon at my face.
Going to
And
your
I'm
right.
sick of this.
Going to your right, and you got 2 swords on Zarik, and there's a crossbow bolt aimed at your bunny friend.
All right, I'll take the punishment. I'm going to cast harm on the main guy.
Okay, so as you begin waving hands, my reactions are going to go off. So you'll still get your spell off, but all my stabs are going to go.
He needs to make a con. 17.
Okay, let me do my attacks, and then we'll go in. We got 2 attacks coming in on Zarik.
Oh boy.
Actually, it's hurt. It'd be like,
We got a 17 and an 18.
They both miss.
Oh, man. We got 1 on you. Ooh, a crit on Saren.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. All right, he said it first. That's it. No, just kidding.
they both
No.
got, they
Fuck,
both
you want
go.
something
The guy
about that
just
one?
trips and falls over.
I give myself advantage.
For what? Oh, for silvery barbs? That's selfish.
Yep.
roll.
I'm about to take you all out.
So he goes to stab Saren as you're waving your arm around, and he goes to stab, and your arm bumps his sword, and his sword clanks onto the ground. That's my fumble. And then I got a crossbow bolt coming up at Bunny.
Ah! Why? I didn't even do anything.
For a
Yeah, you hit
19.
me. I have
I'm
1
sure that gets
HP as
a
a
bunny.
bunny, so
Flooding.
Don't worry, it's not too
no.
much. It is 6 damage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not that bad. So I'll take 5.
And you got a crossbow
I
bolt stuck in your
pop
butt.
up and I'm like,
Yow!
Okay,
why am I getting attacked?
Who you harming? Oh, I
The
have
main guy.
a save. That we said.
The cons. Yeah, he needs to make a Constitution 17.
He did not make it.
He's gonna take
Holy crap.
45 necrotic damage as I reach out and grab his neck, and I go, "I'm sick of this crap."
So you
And-
see, like,
His flesh just starts eating away.
and it expands over his whole body as he just shrivels up and collapses at your feet.
And I'll look over at these other guys and I'll say, "Who is next?"
Give me an intimidation at advantage.
Straight up roll.
Okay.
I am 12.
Anything else? Any more murdering?
That's it.
Sonny
Murdering
Cheeks.
town guards.
You're up.
The things the DM is always like, "Oh, never murder town guards." Things got.
I see Saren
Intense.
suck the life out of that guy.
Yeah, it's gruesome.
And I'm feeling like this ain't a good place to be no more. So I'm gonna open this door. And I'm gonna take a step out.
Okay, you got
And I'm
about
gonna close this door.
I'm never coming back.
Yeah.
you got a balcony up there.
the life from like a lid.
We'll say the crossbows, the ballistas are up there. Where the barrels are like bird cages, and there's some birds in there.
Okay. I'm gonna wait. 5, 10. Okay. Oh no! Wow, where'd I go?
Oh, he gone.
Why am I moving diagonally? That's weird. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25. I move 25 feet. I'm pathetic. My tiny legs. Always betraying me. I'm gonna double move. Not up onto the fence, but right up to the fence.
As a Sunny Cheeks, right? Because you're no longer a bunny.
Yep. I just booked it out there as Sunny Cheeks.
Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay. My turn. Your threat they step back a minute. The guy that is on you shouts out in Elven, "Get him down quick!" Looking at the guys behind on Zarik. And he's going to try to stab you with his 2 swings that he has. Whoops. For a 21.
That hits.
And a 10 damage. And then we're going to have... This guy's going to forget about Zarik and come up here onto you because you are the scary one. And he's going to swing his sword twice at you. For a miss and a hit again. For 8 damage. Other guy is going to stay right here. He's going to shut these doors. And...
Excellent.
He's gonna. He's just gonna shut the doors. And He's gonna stab at Zarik. With a hit
Don't stab Zarik.
and a 16.
man.
16 hit you.
16 misses.
Okay, so there is, what did I say was plus 4? 7 damage.
7 damage. Oh.
Hand crossbow guy. Takes a step back. And then he's gonna run upstairs.
Dang. I locked the door.
Open the door. 20. And he's shouting. He's shouting alarm, alarm. And then he sees you. It's 30. So he runs upstairs, opens the door. He's shouting alarm, alarm. Takes a shot.
Dang.
Ooh, there's a hit.
That's a hit.
My hand crossbow, D6. For 9 damage. Boink.
Ooh.
Okay, Zarik, you are up. You guys can clearly hear him shouting upstairs. You don't know what he's saying, Zarik, but it sounds like he's trying to get attention.
Oh boy. The guy behind me, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna turn around. This is the guy that stabbed me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Wait, did
I'm
this guy
going.
move?
He's going to... Thank you, Isaac. It doesn't make up for all your guard killing, though.
I didn't kill any guards.
He's going to... Yeah, he's concerned about that whole death grip thing. So he's going to come up here and he's going to stab at Saren. Ooh. What was that? Plus 7. 13. Now it's Zarik's turn.
Alright. Zarik is gonna non-lethally take this guy down.
Okay.
So do some attacks. I needed to see my stuff.
Is this non-lethal like Saren's non-lethality?
It'll be less lethal
You're
than that.
none. Whoa.
18 to hit.
18 is a hit. These guys are wearing
boy.
studded leather. And they don't have like a tabard or anything, but they've got some green cloaks. Matching style, you know. How much damage?
10 damage.
10 damage. Why does it do 10 damage? I wish the default on this was 0. I like to count up. It's hard to remember which one got hit.
Oh, yeah.
You done?
Next attack.
Oh.
No, he's got 3. I got 3 attacks. Fancy. Ooh.
You can do that with the HP counter on the actual token.
That's what I do, but I count up. And
Oh,
it
okay.
starts at 10.
Yeah,
It started
you're
at
right.
0. So I add
He's
10.
gonna take another 10 damage.
There we go.
And then final attack. Oh boy.
That's a miss.
14 misses.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. See what I got here.
I like that torch on there, actually.
I'm gonna shove this guy
Do you have
this
another,
way.
Do you have another attack?
This is for my bonus action.
You can bonus action shove.
Yeah.
How far?
5 feet. So I'm gonna shove him this way.
Look, if you hit, you can move him 5 feet.
It says if you take an attack action on your turn, you can use your bonus action to try to shove a creature within 5 feet of you.
Try to shove. How are you going to do that? Just with a normal shove? Just oppose athletics?
I guess, yeah.
What is this? Shield mastery?
Yeah. Shield Master Shove.
Yeah, there's specific mechanics for it, I think.
There we
Yeah,
go.
you got him. In fact, you got him so good, you like shove him and he trips and he falls prone.
Ah,
He
perfect.
hits his head on a brick fireplace and he dies.
He dies. It's non-lethally shove him.
Yeah. What?
Eru, you're up. Are you done, David?
Yeah.
Eru is up. Okay, you have Husk on the ground in front of you. You got a lot of concerned guards. Seem to be trying to take down Saren.
45, I think. And I'm going to booming blade this fellow.
This guy's gonna stab you while you walk by him. With a 16.
16 is my AC.
He gets you for 11 damage.
Ow. Yeah, booming blade on this guy.
Okay.
Using my advantage from the
cheese.
Yeah, from the cheese.
Okay.
That was pretty awful. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. 20, 22 points of damage.
Okay. You stab this guy in the back. Big boom goes off. That looks like it hurt a lot.
And can I walk by him, or is he blocking the whole?
You can squeeze by him.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll bonus action hide, but from the guys down here. I know I can't hide from him.
Okay. Saren.
I'm going to get. I'm gonna sleep. 5th level. $64 points of sleep.
Those are pretty good rolls there.
Good.
It's supposed to start with the lowest health one and go down.
Math time. So the guy on David, the guy laying down, sleeps. I'll give a ring around him here. Base color, the sleepy color of yellow. And then, I guess he's one here. We'll go this guy. Also passes out. Clunk. Okay, and that's it.
Don't hit the sleeping ones.
No one else has been hit. Just those two, right? Yeah, or just that one.
They're elves, aren't they?
Oh, how does that work? Yeah, they don't fall asleep.
I would know that. I would know that.
Mulligan.
I only say that because I was thinking about casting like a charm spell earlier, and then I went, crap, they're elves!
It still work, just not as likely for charm.
I'm gonna cast.
They're immune to charm, I thought.
I have advantage.
Just advantage.
Oh.
I'll cast Toll the Dead on the one. Yeah.
He has not been hit. The only damaged one is the one on the ground. Can you still do it? Can you still do it, or is it only if they're injured?
Toll the Dead is I think you get D12s if they're damaged and D8s if they're not.
Okay. Is it a ranged spell attack?
No, it's they have to make a wisdom save.
Okay. So that same guy that's on you there?
Yeah.
I think he made it. 17? No, plus 4.
He made it. And he takes nothing.
Okay. Done?
I'm done.
Sunny cheeks.
Your
friend came up and disappeared.
Oh, he just he's hiding in that shadow that's cast by the roof. Yeah,
you see him.
No, what you mean is my friend runs up, opens the door, and stabs this guy in the back, and I'm like, God dang! Why are we attacking these guys?
He just shot you in the butt.
Yeah, but these guys seem totally fine. I'm just leaving. I'm looking at these birds in the cage, and I'm just gonna turn into one of those birds and fly away.
Okay. It's like what's the smart
Homing pigeon.
Like a dove or a pigeon.
the smart not a raven, but the well, there's a mixture of crows and ravens and
Corvid?
yeah, whatever the other
Anything
one.
in the
It's
corvid
a really
family.
smart bird. I forget what it's called.
A parrot.
Yeah, you know,
Just a
we're in the
bunch of
jungle.
parrots.
There's a parrot there.
Yes.
Murder.
Yeah, they're all parrots. Perfect.
They're all parrots.
They're all very colorful. We're in the jungle.
I turn into a majestic parrot.
Okay.
And I fly away.
My turn. We'll start with the guy up here. He's still shouting, "Oh, ow!" And he's going to stab you twice with his. He's going to draw his. He's going to throw his hand crossbow down, draw his sword, stab. Both times, I think.
Ow.
Yeah, 2 stabs. With 17 damage.
Ow.
Okay, down here, this guy's gonna get up. Let's start with him. He's gonna come over here onto Zreek. And yeah, he's gonna just attack Zreek. He's gonna miss both times. I think 18 hit you.
18 misses.
Okay, so we've got 3 of them on Sarah, and they're all just whacking on you because they are most concerned about you. A crit.
Silver buck.
I hate that spell. 2 misses. 12s.
Yeah.
Okay, other dude. 2 swings. Whack, whack. 21 and a 18.
21 hits.
He hit you for 5 damage. And other guy's gonna come around here. He's gonna use some flanking. He's gonna tiptoe around his dead friend. Just,
Give myself advantage.
He accidentally steps on his hand and turns to dust.
yeah, it's like ash. There's a 17 and an 18. Oh no, that's one swing. 18 for the first swing.
Miss.
And then second swing is a higher. Where's my D8? My D8, there it is. 5 more damage. And that's everyone. Okay. It is 10 o'clock. Do you want to end it here?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. People
Well,
gotta go to sleep.
Okay. Sunny Cheeks, you can see that the alarm has been raised.
Yeah.
It's not busy. It's very quiet around here. This is kind of a quiet town. Even quieter than you guys were here before. You see people look as they see this alarm. They start running away, scattering. And then you see some guards that are sort of positioned around town start running this way. So you figure you've got maybe 3 rounds or so before they start getting to the doors. And there's not a ton of them, but there's a handful of guards that you can see that are making their way here.
Yeah. All right.
And that's where we'll end tonight, in the middle of carnage, I think is probably the word for it.
Who is it? Are we at the top of the round?
We'll start with Zreek. I'll write that down.
Okay.
So I remember who we're at. Zreek. Sometimes it saves it, sometimes it doesn't. Eru, Sirin, Sunny, and then Krog is just gonna come strolling in.
I roll his initiative right now.
Oh, it was on 20 for a second.
Man, that was a suspenseful roll. Started out good, then incredible, then landed on kind of poor.
Okay. I'll say from the moment, as you're looking across the town, since you're up on this balcony, you can see there's about 8 guards that you can see are all kind of scattered around the heck. Start making their way in here. You got kind of a bit open area. Just so you know what's coming in. I'll remind you next time. But there we go. There's D&D Day. Attack the Town edition.
A lot of
Name for the
murdering.
episode, D&D Day.
D&D Day. Yeah, no joke.
All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.